Hello, my Pisces friends. Where are my fishes at? I am a Pisces rising. No, I'm not. I'm a Pisces moon. Sorry. Just about lied to you. So, hello, Pisces. How are you today? I hope that you are well. Today is Monday. That means it's water day. And that means that's when your reading comes. So, I just want to say hi to anybody who's logging in for the first time. I hope that you will subscribe. Maybe give a thumbs up to one of my videos. There is a lot of stuff in the description area if you want to take a look at some of those things. Some of them are opportunities. Some of them are just information about how you can get a hold of me if you want to have a private reading. So I am reading for the week ahead for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you fall into one of those categories, this reading may or may not resonate for you. So we are actually going to start with one card from my Super Attractor deck, and that's what we're going to build off of today. We're not going with any specific kind or how can I say, any specific way to throw the cards today. What we're going to do is we're going to answer the questions that are being asked by the cards. That's what we're going to do. All right. And what is the overall energy here? The Super Attractor deck. Sorry, just going to get you guys all straight here. Oops. There we go. Okay. Super Attractor deck. It says, my greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force. They come through freedom. This is absolutely spectacular when it comes to the Pisces, because the Pisces is go with the flow. And whether this falls into your Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Jupiter, Venus, you are someone who is used to pivoting, right? Finding ways around things. And so this particular card, they come through freedom. Freedom is about letting go. So letting go, letting it be, let it be what it is, instead of trying to change it. So, dropping the stick in the stream and letting it go, and not really trying to make the outcome happen the way you want it to. It's about freedom. It's about the freedom of watching that stick go down that stream and letting it do what it will do. And that is kind of like, destiny. That's how it works. So letting go through freedom. Okay. So we are going to build off that today, and I'm going to start with the Light Seers Tarot. Any cards that I'm using here today are in the Amazon link below. There are a couple lists. One is the cards that I already have. One is the cards that I desire to have. So go take a look there. You'll see the Light Seers Tarot there. You'll also see the Super Attractor deck there. All right. So Spirit, please, if we can have clarification on this Super Attractor card. It says, my greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force. They come through freedom. What sort of spiritual shifts is Pisces about to experience? The first spiritual shift is being far more connected emotionally to spirit than you have been in the past. So the King of Cups is someone who is emotionally stable, emotionally available, and that's why you'll see that his heart chakra is open here. Now, I say he because there is a male pictured on the card, but please know that we are not reading genetics here. We are not reading gender. We are reading energy. So it's the energy of the King of Cups. And, ooh, look at that. The World. Somebody is closing a chapter here. Then we have Strength. One more card. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead, please. Thank you. And we have the Five of Wands. So, the spiritual shift that you are going to experience, I believe, Pisces, according to Spirit, is that you are going to experience closing a chapter, an emotional chapter. So something that has made you highly emotional for quite some time, you're going to be able to come to the end of this chapter, close the chapter, and learn your karmic lesson. So congratulations to you. And the King of Cups, as I said, is someone who's emotionally available. When it's in the upright, the King of Cups is emotionally available. You can see the heart chakra that's open there. The King of Cups is very deep and very loving, and you know, doesn't speak of things on the surface, but speaks of things that are down below. So, you know, in and around the heart chakra and the solar plexus chakra. And the world tells me that maybe you're ending an emotional time here, that there's been some sort of emotional upheaval that you've been through, or you've been trying to get deeper than the surface with someone or something. Then I see the Strength card here. And the Strength card, of course, is major arcana, as is the World card. So it's not something you can skirt around. It's something that you are going to have to go through. You can't skirt around the cards which are major arcana. These are cards that have been put in your path in order to keep you in your destiny. So the Strength card here is the card of Leo, and we do have, we also have water cards here. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And we do have the Five of Wands. Wands, of course, is Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. And so the Five of Wands tells me that there's some indecision here. So I think that you're going to need some strength in order to make some sort of a decision that is going to come after you make your spiritual shift. Right. Let's do some clarifying here. Ask some more questions based on the information that we've already been given here for you, Pisces. All right. If I could have Archangel Michael, Archangel Chamuel, please. Understanding and... Oops, there's one that's stuck here. For understanding and for guidance, please. If I could have my angels and guides. For signs and symbols, please. Thank you. Okay, let's clarify the King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here, please? Regarding the spiritual shift. Why is the King of Cups here, please? There we go. The King of Cups is here. The spiritual shift, I believe, is something that's been really important to you, something that you want to win at any cost. You want to be the last man, the last woman, the last person standing. So I feel like the King of Cups is here because you want to win something that is emotional. You want to be the last person standing. So all of these cards have come out here. I'm going to try and read them. And when you do come through this Five of Swords energy, the last man standing, I believe that it's going to turn out to be something that's quite lucrative for you. It's plentiful in your life. It may be in business. So you may be arguing or fighting or wanting to be the last man standing. Maybe it's been a highly emotional fight with someone you've been in business with and you want to be in business alone, or you just are grounded energy. Grounded energy being the earth signs, and we have Two of Cups. So I think it's something that you love regarding, I believe it's to do with someone or something that you love. Now, when I look at the Nine of Pentacles, it tells me that you're single. You could be single and in love with someone, and that's what I see here, that you want to be the last person standing, single and in love with someone, that you will fight to the end for this person that you feel is the King of Cups. I feel as though you feel that you are the best match for the King of Cups. The King of Cups, of course, being a water sign just like you, and that you have decided that you are going to take action and travel the path which will take you to that soul love that you feel is there. You want to partner with the King of Cups, and you want to be able to have not only a partnership, but you want to be able to build, maybe in business, maybe in love. And then we have the Nine of Swords. This has been bothering you for quite some time. And I have a feeling that's why the World is here. Now, because of what has been said here, what I feel like the World now means is that you would like to come to the end of this emotional time with this person, that you are done being overly emotional, that you need to have a new start with this person, whether it be in business or in love. Why is the World card here, please? Clarify the World card for Pisces. Why is the World card here? We have the Four of Swords. So you've done some healing. I think that there has been something that has set you off with this king, and or someone who is of the king's status, someone who may be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And I feel as though you have been doing some healing because of this stuff that's happened here. So I still feel as though you may be in love. Now, you could have been in love with someone who was your business partner, and it just didn't work out for you. When I see building in cooperation here, and then I see something that is taking you into anxiety and depression, that tells me that that you may have a love and had to go a different way because of this business here, this 9 of Pentacles. So you were single, or you have been single. You've decided to go another way. Even though you think this person is your person, you've decided to go another way and decided to be by yourself, decided to be single. Now, I don't know what's happened here, but we will clarify even more here. So the World card is also clarified by the Page of Wands. So that tells me that you really don't want to take a different path in love, and that you feel as though this is ending and that there's no more good news to come. So I feel like that you're missing someone, that you're going to be missing someone, and that you've tried really hard to keep things moving. I think you love this person, but I feel as though this person is really not good for you, Pisces, that they are someone who is... they could be Gemini, they could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. I feel like that there has been love here, but I feel like you will fight to be single. You will fight to get away from this relationship. I feel as though it's either a relationship or a business, which I'm not clear on yet, but I feel as though you are bringing this to an end because this person you feel, because of their actions, is just not good for you. You've done your healing. There's nothing left here, I believe. So the Page of Wands in the reverse tells me that you're not planning on taking another path in passion. So it's not that you're leaving them because of someone else. It's because that you know that they're just not good for you, and there's no good news to come from this. I see the Knight of Cups, and you're hoping for an apology. Honestly, I don't know that you'll get it. If this person is someone who is a fire sign, it's unlikely that you'll get any sort of apology out of this person. I see now why you need the strength and why you are in indecision. Let's clarify the strength here, please. Clarify strength for Pisces for the week ahead, please. We have the Three of Wands. So you've been waiting. You've been waiting to leave this relationship, not because you don't love this person, but because you know that according to their actions, they don't have you at the forefront of their mind. They don't have your interest at heart. So I feel as though the Three of Wands is clarifying the strength because you've been waiting. You've been waiting and hoping that this person is actually going to finally do the right thing by you. But you guys keep arguing. So Five of Wands, arguments, passionate arguments. Maybe even taking actions against each other, like you're sleeping upstairs, I'm sleeping downstairs. So I feel like there's some passionate arguments. Five of Wands is also up here, which tells me that you've been with some indecision during these arguments, not really knowing what to do, if you really should leave instead of just threatening, because I feel like there's a lot of threatening to leave, because I see you waiting here, and then I see the indecision. So I think that you've been threatening this person, threatening them with the, saying, I'm going to leave. If you don't treat me better, I'm going to leave. But I don't think you're leaving. So yeah, we've got Ace of Cups in the reverse here. So the indecision is, do I really love this person? Am I really in love with this person? I don't really know. At this point, they're not really showing you anything, Pisces, that is showing you that they really love you. And to be quite honest, you've got a lot of options. So you've got a lot of emotional options. It's not like this person is the only person. There is a lot of emotional options out there for you, and you're wondering if you should take one. When the Wheel of Fortune turns in your favor, that would be the time to do it. So coming up in the near future would be the time for you to be to be moving forward, when this Wheel of Fortune is moving forward for you in fortunate circumstances, which would be love, money, anything that you want, right? So the destiny is on your side, essentially. When the Wheel of Fortune turns forward, that is the time that you should be making your moves. So let's just clarify the Wheel of Fortune here and find out what's going on there. What is the Wheel of Fortune bringing for Pisces, please? What is the Wheel of Fortune bringing for Pisces? What is the Wheel of Fortune bringing for Pisces, please? Got a card here. Okay, so the wheel is turning forward and bringing you a tower. Let's find out what the tower is about, of course, right? We always find out what the tower is about right away. So why is the tower here, please? Please tell me what the tower is about. What is the tower about, please? For Pisces, what is the tower about? Tower, please, for Pisces. All right. So the tower is about passion. It's about love. It's about the Knight of Cups. So it's about, you know, asking for an apology and not getting one. It's about asking to be treated better, asking for flowers once in a while, asking to go out once in a while, asking to not feel obligated to, you know, I feel like the person that I'm speaking to, it's like this person will take you out, they'll wine you, they'll dine you, they'll treat you like a princess. And then in the next few days, they'll say, well, you know, I did this for you. Why aren't you doing anything for me? So I think it's sort of this person doesn't really do things because they want to. I feel like this person does things for you because they want something in return. And I think that you realize this going forward with the wheel. And I think that this is your aha moment. This is the tower. The aha moment is, you know what? I'm not going to be taking you out to do anything or go anywhere unless you do it for me as well. The Six of Swords is here, which tells me that you want to go from the chaos to the calm, that there's been some trouble here, troubled waters, chaotic times. You just want to get rid of that. And you want to get rid of the feeling of obligation. When people do things out of love, they don't feel obligated to pay each other back. It doesn't have to be even, Stephen. So the Emperor is here, and the Emperor is here because you've decided to take charge in this tower, and you've gone into hermit mode, and you've decided ultimately that this is just not the right place for you to be. That if the Wheel of Fortune is going to move forward in fortunate circumstances for you, and all it's going to bring you is a tower, that maybe this is the end of the relationship. Why is the Five of Wands here, please? I'd like to know why there's indecision here. Five of Wands, the Two of Swords in reverse. So I think you're finally seeing it. You need strength because you've been waiting for a long time. There's been lots of indecision. Two of Swords tells me you finally see it. You take off the mask, you take off this blindfold here that she is wearing, and you finally see things for what it is. And yeah, and you realize that you got to hightail it out of there, that things have been moving in a direction that you're not comfortable with. And it could be a Cancer that you're dealing with as well. But I feel as though it's probably a fire sign. Why is the Knight of Cups here, please? Knight of Cups is here because the King of Pentacles. So I feel like it's the end of the Midas touch, right? I feel like you, at the beginning, you felt like this person made you see them in a light that they could give you everything. You know, they had the Midas touch. Everything they touched would turn to gold, and they were willing to give you everything, including financial stability. But it ended up not being financially stable at all. It ended up being tit for tat here. It ended up being, well, I gave you $5. Now you got to give me $5. It ended up not really being a love relationship, but being a relationship based on what they could get from what they gave you. And then we have Judgment, and you just decide you're done. That's why we've got the World here. You've just decided that you're done and that you're going to close this chapter here. I'm going to clarify a little more with, this one is the Under the Roses Lenormand. That's what I'm doing here. So tell me what comes of this judgment here. What is your judgment? What kind of judgment do you make that kind of gets you to realize that it's time for you to close this chapter? What happens? The Whip. The Whip, I believe it's good and bad things. Let me take a look here. The whip we see as things that are repeated, such as physical arguments, fighting, things that happen for you, toward you, that hurt you either physically or mentally, and hardships, arguments, conflict, and suffering. So that's why you decide to come bring this to an end, because you can't deal with that anymore. You're not doing the suffering, the anger, it's enough for you already. And because you're a Pisces, that does bring you to a point where you can't handle those vibrations anymore, because you're the person who vibrates with energy. So because you are a water sign, you're a conductor of energy, and when you feel that energy, you feel it deeply. What the card I just pulled here is the Stork. The Stork is about things new. So I feel like this relationship for you is done. You've closed this chapter, or you're going to close this chapter in the future. I feel like we got the Death card, which tells me that this is also done after a lengthy time of thinking about it, thinking about taking control. And then pardon me, the Death card tells me that not only the end of the relationship, but that you also transform at this point. It's very transformative to come to an aha moment, and then the spiritual shift that you're experiencing comes through freedom. And I don't feel like, or I feel like you didn't think that would happen in the past. And the past here tells me that there's been a lot of contention, that although you still love this person deeply, that this isn't going anywhere, that this person, you've given them chance after chance after chance to change themselves, change their attitude, change whatever it is that you've asked them to change, and they have not done that. And that tells you that they're just not as into you as you thought they were. Because really, it seems like all they want out of you is, if they spend $10 on you, they want you to spend $10 on them. And it's not really about emotion. It's about money, I think it is. Advice for our Pisces here. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Oops. Venus and Jupiter, please. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter for the week ahead. For the week ahead. Accept what is dying, Pisces. So accept what is dying. I feel sad for you. But the thing is if you don't accept what is dying, it's going to get worse. It's not going to get any better from here. So if you are someone who is already thinking about leaving a relationship because it doesn't fit you, then it's time for you to change tracks. Yeah, time for you to change tracks and think about what it is that you want from this life, because we only have a certain amount of time. It's time for you to focus on your own success, and time for you to focus less on the successes of other people. I mean, it's good to forgive. It's not good to forgive and forget. That's my opinion. You don't have to take that on. But I feel as though that you need to focus on yourself, because you focused on others for far too long. Whether that be someone else in your life, or maybe you have some kids or business or whatever it is, you always find a way to shift yourself onto someone else, so you don't have to be alone with your own thoughts. And finally, I think in here we saw the here we go, the Hermit. We saw the Hermit here. Finally, once you decide to shift your thoughts, you know that it's done and that it's over. So focus on your own success. It's time for you to change tracks. In order for you to be able to become free, you have to have a spiritual shift. What do we have here? Fogged in. Go slow and take your time. So if you have been planning on leaving this relationship, I would say that there's nothing that says you have to go tomorrow, but plan your way out. Plan your way out carefully and make sure that you are taken care of in the way that you would take care of yourself, right? I'm not asking you to take anyone to court for alimony or whatever it is, but I'm going to say take care of yourself. Go slow and take your time. And then we have reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. Wow. Yeah, I can't write this stuff, you guys. That's the way it goes. It is, interesting how Spirit speaks through the cards. Very interesting how they're very timely. So go slow and take time is clarified by the Page of Swords. It's okay to learn something new, learn speaking, learn to speak up. It's okay to love somebody younger than you or love somebody older than you. The Page of Swords also tells me that the person that you are dealing with here is probably someone who's watching you online, and someone who is kind of jealous that you would have friends that would be male or female if you're the other gender, or same gender, right? They think that you are cheating on them or emotionally cheating on them because you talk to other people online, regardless of the sex they are. And then fogged in. Take your time, clarified by the King of Wands. You know, you have what it takes in order to be able to take control of this situation, because that's what the King of Wands would do. That's the energy of the King of Wands. And so if this person is watching you online or watching your phone or wants access to your phone or whatever it is that you're doing online and they don't like it, too bad. It's time for you to take back your energy here. It's time for you to take charge and take back your energy here from this person and make sure that you are making your own decisions. We have the Four of Wands here, and the Four of Wands tells me that you seek stability. That you wish for it not to be like this, that they're, getting upset with you. You have to reach out and take what is needed, but I feel like they're getting upset with you because you are online talking to other people. It doesn't matter what gender. They just don't like the fact that you are talking to other people. And then the Four of Wands is here telling me that really what you want is you want stability. So go slow and take your time. If that's what you're looking for, is stability by yourself. And then your light is shining brightly, reaching your destination. What does Pisces need to do to reach their destination, please? What does Pisces need to do to reach their destination? Pisces needs to reach out and grab it. So the Queen of Swords is speaking up. Pisces, you need to speak up. You need to tell them what you want. You need to tell them what you're going to do. No more asking. No more asking, what should I do? It's about you and making decisions and deciding to speak up. What else do we have for reaching your destination? What are you doing to reach your destination? You're transforming. You're ending this relationship and then you're transforming. What's the transformation? It's time for you to speak up and go on your way. I know that in the past it feels as though you have been speaking up, but it's been flying onto deaf ears. So I feel like you need to make your transformation and, get out of Dodge. Well, I dropped those, but here we go. There's two there. I'll take them. Put the rest back here. And we have the Page of Cups, which tells me that, brand new at love, that once you end this relationship and transform, that you're going to be looking for something, looking at love differently. You're going to be relearning how to love yourself. You're going to be relearning about being in a relationship where there is reciprocity. And in the end, you do become single, Pisces. So this is a reading for the week ahead. Of course, we know that time is fluid. So this could be, happening next month or, 2 months from now. There could be something on the channel here that might resonate with you today. But I do see here that if you are in this situation, that this seems like some pretty decent advice coming up. If you want a new start, it's time for you to take control of what's going on in your life. It's time for you to take the steps. It's time for you to go ahead and transform and finally take control. All right. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much, Pisces. Your beautiful energy. I love to read it. I really look forward to reading Pisces every week. And I'm so grateful for those of you that log in. If you're interested in knowing what's on my nails, the gray color is Cloud 9. The white color is Lovey Dovey. And you can see that in the links below under Gel Moment. Going into October, I am having a sale. So you will see that pop up eventually. That is $10 off a 1-hour reading and $5 off a 30-minute reading. So if you're interested in getting a reading with me, you should probably get that in, because we are moving into the last 3 months of the year and I get really busy in the last 3 months. So I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much. I will see you next Monday. Thanks, Pisces. Bye-bye.